Hello everybody, my name is Lynn and welcome to another mat Pilates workout. I am calling this push and pull Pilates. We're going to just need a mat. You're going to do 4 circuits with a warm up and cool down. Each circuit you go through twice. There's going to be a movement where you push in some form or fashion or you pull in some form or fashion. No matter what, you're going to get stronger. Let's get started. All right, I'm going to start sitting on my mat. And let's start with that pull movement. Let's get that upper body moving. So what you're going to do is take that right hand, place that left hand around the top of your right arm and push forward. Push forward with that right hand. Push, push, push towards the top. Pull slightly and gently back on that arm with that left hand. You just are pushing and pulling in one direction, getting that upper body and arm nice and stretched. Let's switch to the other side. Flex that left hand, push forward, right hand comes to that forearm and you push forward with that left hand, pull back gently with that right arm. We don't want to be hurting ourselves, it's just to give yourself a nice, good stretch in each direction. Good. Let's do that one more time on each side. This is our push movement. Again, that right hand pushes forward, left hand grabs that forearm, you push and pull forward and backwards. Really feel that nice stretch in your shoulders, in those arms. And then switch to the other side. Left hand pushes forward, right arm pulls back. Nice stretch. You should feel this in your shoulders, in those arms a little bit. Nice pushing and pulling motion here. Nice. All right, now to our pull movement. You're going to be sitting on your mat, have a nice and stacked spine, flex those feet in front of you. What you're going to do, nice spine stretch, but you're going to interlace those fingers behind your neck, elbows out wide, and just pull yourself forward, forward, forward. Nose comes to knees, nice round back. You're pulling forward and gently pressing down on the back of your neck with those hands. Again, gently pressing down just to give yourself a nice stretch in that spine and those legs. You should feel this in your hamstrings. You should feel this in your feet and your ankles as you flex those feet. Nose towards your knees, toes towards your nose. Everything nice and flexed here. All right, come back up, restack your spine. Nice seated position. Let's do that stretch, that neck pull one more time. Roll on over. Stretch down, 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 down. Nose to knees again. Gently press down the back of your neck so your head goes closer to those legs. Really feel those hamstrings warm up. We're getting a nice stretch in your upper body and your lower body. Good. On this next breath, restack that spine. And then you're going to flip yourself on over and we're going to get started with our first circuit. And it's going to start right on our bellies. We're going to do what I'm calling a Superman pull. So what's going to happen, your arms are going to be stretched out forward, your legs stretched out back behind you. You're going to lift your legs and your arms, nice straight arms, up, and then lower everything down. Let's just get warmed up here. Lift everything up. Breathe at the top. Make sure you're engaging those legs and those arms at the same time, and then lower everything down. Let's do that one more time. Lift everything up and lower everything down. Now we're adding that pull motion. You lift everything up with those arms. Pull back with those arms so your elbows come to the back of your spine. And then you reach those arms back up forward and lower everything down. Let's do that again. Lift everything up. Pull those arms so your elbows reach towards your backside. And then reach everything out, push out, and lower everything down. 3 more times like that. Lift, pull, release, lower. Lift, pull, release, lower. Last one. Lift, pull, release, and lower. Good job. Bring those hands back towards your elbows. Tuck your toes under. Lift yourself up to a nice plank position. And we're just going to hold right here now to our push move. Hand release push-ups. We're getting right into it. What you're going to do, you can watch me first, is slowly lower yourself towards the ground so you're back in that prone position. Your hands are by your shoulders. And from here, you release your hands off the mat. Bring those hands back down towards the mat and then push yourself all the way back up. Hand release push-ups. Let's do it. Give me 5 repetitions here. You lower everything down, lift those hands up off the mat, hands come back down, push everything up. Do this on your knees if you need that modification. 4 more. Lower, hands lift, hands come down, and lift. Good. 3. Lift, hands lower, push up. Last 2. Hands lift, hands lower, push up. Last 1. Hands lift, hands lower, push up. Hold that plank. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower everything down. Back to that Superman's. So now release those toes from under you. Release those arms out front. Let's go right into it. Give me 6 repetitions total. That's it. Lift everything up. Pull those arms back. Push forward and lower. Now 5. Pull back. Reach those arms. Lower. Next 4. Pull back. Reach out and lower. For 3. Pull back. Reach out and lower. Last 2. Pull. Push and lower. Last 1. Lift. Pull. Push and lower. Good job. Hands come back to those shoulders. Toes tucked under. Let's go right into those hand release push-ups. 6 total. Push your body all the way up. Lower yourself back down on the ground. Release those hands. Do it again 5 more times. Lift. Lower. Release. Hands back down. Push. Come back down. Release. Hands back down. 4. Lower. Release. Back down. Last 3. Lower. Release. Back down. Last 2. Lower. Release. And down. Last 1. Lower. Release. And down. Nice job here. Let's sink your booty back to your heels. Give me a nice child's pose stretch. Nice quick break in between this circuit until we move to our next one. Awesome job. So you thought you were done with planks, but you're not. This first movement, we're going to start with a pull movement first. So find that plank position that you were in before. We're going to move right into a plank leg pull. You can either do this in a high plank or a low plank. It's up to you. Watch me first and then join me later. Ready? Tuck those toes under. You're holding that nice high plank position. Your booty, your core is nice and tight. Your booty's nice and stable. Your hands are directly underneath those shoulders. You're going to lift one foot up behind you, lower it back down. Opposite foot comes up, lower it back down. Doesn't matter how high you lift these feet off the ground. It doesn't have to come way up into the sky, just about a few inches off the floor. But make sure as you're doing this, your hips aren't rocking from side to side. Your core is nice and stable the entire time. And your arms, again, are directly underneath your shoulder. Plank leg pull. Let's do 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Good job. Sink your booty up to the sky. Nice straight legs, nice straight arm. You're in a downward dog position. We're moving right into our push movement. These are pike push-ups. I said it. So what you're gonna do, you're in this downward dog movement the entire time. Walk your toes a tiny bit closer to your hands. And from here, you're just gonna bend those elbows back at a 45-degree angle. Your head swoops down towards the floor, and then you straighten those arms up. That's it. Again, bend those elbows, nice pike push-ups, and back up. That's it. Tiny movement here. You're gonna feel this in your triceps as you lower and lift. Let's do 4. 3. 2. And 1. Nice job. Bring yourself back to that nice plank position. Bring your knees down on the mat, feet together, knees apart. Sink back your booty to your heels. Quick child's pose stretch. We're doing that 1 more time. Now you know exactly what our push and pull movements are. Really feel that stretch in front of you right now. And get ready for that plank leg pull. All right, let's get after it. Bring yourself back up to that quadruped position. When you're ready, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring those feetsies back to the beautiful plank position, and let's get started right away. Lift one leg up behind you about hip height, a few inches off the floor. Other leg comes up behind you. Again, your beautiful neutral spine, your beautiful plank is staying nice and stable the entire time. The only movement here is coming from your legs, except I'm sure you're feeling this throughout your entire body. You should be. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Sink your booty up to the sky. Separate those feet slightly if they're together. Nice downward dog stretch. Step those toes in slightly closer to your hands, and we're going to move right into our pike push-ups, our push move. Bend your elbows slightly. Head reaches towards the mat. Doesn't quite touch it, but comes closer to it. And then straighten those elbows out. Bend again. Straighten those elbows out. I'm sweating. Hope you are too. Let's do this for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last bend of the elbows, last straightening of the elbows. Great job. Sink your knees down, feet together, knees apart. Booty comes back to the heels. Nice, quick child's pose stretch. You're already halfway done. This quick push and pull mat Pilates workout. It's quick but effective. I hope you're feeling it because I certainly am. All right. This next circuit we're going to do on our backs. We're not done with our planks. But let's get started with the first move. Our first move is a push move. It's an ab movement. It's isometric. It's not going to look like much, but it's going to feel like a lot. So lay back on your mat. Bring your legs to tabletop position. Press that back really into the mat, that lower back, so you have a nice imprinted spine. You're going to take those hands and press them against the top of your quads, your thighs. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up for a nice upper ab curl. And from here, you're just going to do a thigh push. Push, push, push those palms into your thighs. Really push, 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 push. The harder you push, the more you're going to feel it. Lift those head and neck and shoulders up just a couple inches more. And we're just going to hold here. That's it. Nice thigh push movement. You are holding this movement. Don't let that head, neck, and shoulders go back towards the mat at all. Keep it in the same nice engaged core. Let's hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower everything down. Straighten those legs out in back of you. From here, you're going to push yourself up to a nice seated position. Find me there. Your hands are going to come behind you. Your fingers either pointed out towards the side or back towards your booty. I'm going to have them pointed out towards the side, and you're going to lift your hips up into a reverse plank. Reverse plank leg pull. The opposite of that plank leg pull we do, I'll demo, you follow. What you're going to do, lift your hips up towards the sky. One leg comes up, other leg comes up. That's it. If that movement is too much for you, I want you to bend your knees, lift those hips up towards the sky, lift one leg up to tabletop, other leg comes up to tabletop. Still similar motion, but a little easier since your knees are bent, giving you a little bit more stability and helping you out there. But find which option works for you. Let's work right into that reverse plank leg pull. Let's go. I'll do the full version first. Lift those hips up toward the sky, nice and high. One leg comes up, other leg comes up, and keep alternating. Just like that. We won't be here long. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that booty back towards the ground. Bring yourself all the way back, nice and seated. Legs come back in tabletop position, back into that thigh push. When you're ready, palms press into those quads, into those thighs. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders up and push. Push, push, push. Bring your knees a little closer to your nose, but push them away with those hands. Your legs and your hands are working against each other. Your core is feeling the fight. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Release, straighten out those legs. Find yourself in that seated position one more time. Place those hands behind your back, however you prefer. This time, I'm going to do the bent knee version of the reverse leg pull. Find which option works for you. Let's lift those hips up towards the sky. Bring one leg up, bring it back down. Other leg comes up, back down. Alternate. Keep going. Lifting those hips, keeping them at the same position the entire time as you lift one after the other. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Bring that booty back down towards the mat. Straighten out those legs. Bring your hands, interlace those fingers behind your neck. Let's do that neck pull we did at the beginning of class. One last time. You're going to roll over, nose come to knees. Press gently down on the back of your neck. So you really elongate that stretch at the bottom here. And breathe. Good job. You're almost done. We have one last circuit left in this push and pull action, and this circuit is going to be standing. Woo! All right, let's get to it. Bring yourself up to standing, up, up, up. We are going to start with a squat pull. What does that mean? Simply, the pull motion comes from our hands. Hope you guys can see me. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna squat down. And then each time you come up, take those arms, pull yourself up. That's it. You squat down, arms come up, pull yourself up. Squat down, join me. Pull yourself up. You got it. Squat, pull, as I like to call it. Those arms, imagine you're grabbing onto 2 ropes and you're pulling yourself up nice and slowly. You're gonna feel that engagement a little bit more in your legs if you're feeling that pull coming in, and you're adding some arm movement to this typically lower body movement too. Keep going for 3. Pull yourself up. Last 2, arms reach, pull yourself up. Last 1, arms reach, pull yourself up. All right, continuing with those squats, I'm gonna do it on the mat so you can see me here. Squat to push up. Yes, last move, let's make it extra challenging. What you're doing here, you're gonna squat down. You're gonna bring yourself, walk yourself out to a plank position. Give yourself 1 push-up at the bottom. Walk your hands back to that squat position. Come back to standing. That's it. You squat down, bring yourself out, inchworm, 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 and walk out to that plank. Push up at the bottom, and then walk yourself back. Feel free to do that push-up on your knees, but each time you come back up, I want you to first find that squat position at the top, and then come to full standing. Let's do 3 more like this. Super challenging, I know, but I also know that you guys got it. And stand. Last 2, squat down. Walk your hands out to that plank position. Nice push up at the bottom. Walk yourself back. Squat position. Stand. Last 1, lower yourself down. Walk those hands out to a plank. Push up position. Walk yourself back to that squat. And stand. Awesome job. One last time with the circuit. We are done with this quick push and pull Pilates workout. I hope you're feeling it. Let's go. Squat down. Arms reach. Pull. Again. Squat down. Arms reach. Pull. Again. 2 more times. Squat. Reach. Pull. Last 1. Squat down. Arms reach out. Pull yourself up at the top. All right, last bit of push-up action here. Let's do it. Squat down. Walk your hands out to that plank position. When you find that beautiful plank, give me a push-up at the bottom. Walk your hands back, back to that squat, back at the top. Again, squat down. Walk your hands up. At the bottom, give me a push-up. Walk your hands back to that squat position and stand. Last 2. Lower yourself, walk out, plank position, push up, walk yourself back to that squat, and stand. Last one, let's get it. Lower. Walk yourself out. Beautiful plank position. Push up at the bottom. Walk your hands back. Squat position. And come on up. Really nice work. Let's do a little bit of push and pull stretching. I'll start with a back bend pull, as I like to call it. So you might not be able to see my arms, but just trust. Bring your arms up, overhead, your palms facing in, and then reach, 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 back, 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 back. Slight back bend, back extension here. Your arms are reaching slightly behind your heads. You're pulling towards the sky behind you, pulling those arms out, 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 out. Let's counter stretch that. From here, bring your arms down, flex those palms. You're going to push, push, push. Round that back, down towards the sky. If your hands can reach the floor, you're gonna push those palms into the floor. If they can't, you're pushing towards the floor. Those hands are flexed, those palms are pushing down. Push, push, push for this nice, quick, cool down stretch. Let's do that one last time. Bring yourself slowly up, one vertebrae at a time. When you reach the top, your arms come up overhead, palms still facing inward towards each other. You find that nice back bend, look up towards the ceiling, and pull with those hands towards the sky. Nice stretch here to that back. Let's counter stretch that. Flex those hands. Bring those palms down towards the floor. If you can reach the floor again, push, push, push into that floor. I can barely reach it. So if you can't reach the floor, it's totally fine. And really push towards the ground. Nice round back here. Nice stretch to those legs. Bring yourself slowly up, roll yourself up. One vertebrae at a time. Your head reaches the top. Last, when you reach the top, give yourself one more inhale in. Arms come down, reach up overhead, inhale. Exhale everything out. And you are all done. Thank you so much for joining me for this push and pull Pilates mat class. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for working with me and getting stronger. Take care.